At Tape Products, we provide packaging solutions of industrial tapes, supplies, and packaging machinery. Today I want to show you our signature stretch wrap machine and some of the unique features that it has. A couple of the options that are displayed on this particular machine is a unique dispenser that will allow you to dispense either logoed, printed, colored films or tapes to put narrow bands of film and tape on the load. And I'll demonstrate how this looks in a little bit to make your load unique for LTL shipments. One of the other features that I'll show you on this machine is an automatic film start, which allows you to start the operation of the machine from your forklift, alleviating one trip to the machine to push the go button. A few features that I'll point out on this side of the machine is the Easy Thread safety carriage. When I just opened this door, you can't see it because the display is on the other side, but it actually turned all the power to the machine off, which is nice. So it makes it very safe. The dancer bar moves, the pre-stretch rollers don't kick in. The other thing is it allows you to thread the film quickly and safely by taking the film off the roll and just draping it across the pre-stretch rollers. Then you just literally close the machine, the film is threaded, now the power is back on. One other thing that's sort of difficult to see but is here, there's also a safety obstruction plate on the bottom of the carriage. So when the carriage is descending, if it encounters something in its path, whether it be a person or a product, it hits that sensor, again, shuts the machine off instantly. So the machine has some really nice safety features. I'll now walk over to the other side of the machine and show you some of the control features of the machine. As far as the control panel, you can see here, it's got some very simple knobs to do most of the controls that you adjust on a pallet per pallet basis. You can control your turntable speed, carriage speed, your film force, because the carriage is equipped with a 250% pre-stretch gears to maximize your film savings. In the program here, I can go in and control top and bottom wraps, which is usually the most common feature that someone's looking for. I can tell it how many wraps I want on the bottom, how many wraps I want on the top. It does have other customized wrapping features as well, where it will just cycle up and wrap if you want to put a top sheet on and then finish your wrap cycle. It can do a lot of things like that as well. Let me push the button here and show you how I can start this, assuming I had one of the RF transmitters. The receiver is wired into the machine in the control panel, and you'll see the printed film being dispensed as well as the load being wrapped. So with a push of a button, I started the wrap cycle. Made a simple adjustment to the dispenser there. As you can see, when it started out, I was elongating the message film too much. I have total control of that with the dispenser. Now the message is very legible. The machine's going to go through a complete wrap cycle here, but if I, for some reason, wanted to stop it remotely, I could push the button on the remote again, and it acts as an emergency stop as well. You can see by dispensing the printed film how unique a look you get here on the pallet. So if you have any kind of damage or you want to send any kind of message, or it can be custom printed with your logo or name to make your load unique. The machine then returns back to its home position, At the end of the cycle now, to alleviate that extra time off of the forklift, what the operator does the time they do approach the machine is tear the film, wipe it down or tuck it how you would always do, take this off, and then its pallet's ready to be taken away. They then just attach this film for the next load that's going to be wrapped. So when this forklift operator brings the next load, all they have to do is hit the remote to start that next cycle. That's the automatic start feature. A few other things that I want to point out on the machine. The wrap height. Standard wrap height is 89 inches. We do have an option to go to 110 inches if you have taller pallets. The weight capacity of the machine is 4,400 pounds, so pretty much accommodates any loads that we're going to encounter. We can do make that heavier to do heavier loads, or reinforce that, I should say. I mentioned the 250% pre-stretch. Plugs into standard 110 volt, 15 amp electric. The turntable speed will go up to 12 RPMs. The turntable diameter is 59 inches. This machine is equipped with 20-inch film. We do offer a 30-inch film capacity as an option as well. You can also add a ramp to this if you want to load with pallet jacks or hand trucks. It can attach to all three sides. We also build these with integrated scales. If you want to wrap and weigh your load at the same time, we can integrate load cells into this so that you can do it in one footprint. Have your indicator mounted up here for the weight. We even can hook up the printer with the serial port to print your shipping label with the weights on it. The machine comes standard with a 3-year parts warranty, pretty much bumper to bumper on it, that covers all the OEM components as well as workmanship. And I believe that's it. Thank you for tuning in to Tape Tube.